Breaking news, Vikings fans. The Minnesota Vikings have just pulled off a heart-stopping, nail-biting win against the Arizona Cardinals in one of the most intense games of the season. A game where the Vikings were trailing for almost the entire match, and it looked like their comeback hopes were dashed, until something epic happened in the final minutes. Trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of the action. We've got some big updates coming your way, and you won't want to miss them. So here's the scenario. The Vikings were down 19-6 late in the third quarter, and things were looking bleak. Arizona seemed to have control, with the Vikings unable to get anything going offensively. But then Sam Darnold and the Vikings offense flipped the script. With a lightning-fast 6-play, 3-minute touchdown drive, they made it a game again. And just when you thought it couldn't get crazier, the defense stepped up, forcing Kyler Murray into a critical interception. The momentum shifted, and the Vikings were alive. The Vikings then hit a field goal to bring it within 3 points. But Arizona wasn't done. They put together a 7-minute drive that stalled in the red zone. Instead of going for the kill and scoring a touchdown on 4th and goal, Arizona chose a field goal to take a 6-point lead with just over 3 minutes left. This was the break the Vikings needed. With their backs against the wall, they had just one mission: touchdown or bust. And you know what? They delivered. In just over 2 minutes, the Vikings drove 70 yards, converting a crucial 4th down along the way, and finally took their first lead of the game with 73 seconds left. But it didn't stop there. On the Cardinals' final drive, the defense wasn't about to let up. They gave up just a 5-yard completion, then sacked Kyler Murray to set up a 3rd and 13. With pressure mounting, Murray scrambled and came up short, setting up a 4th and 10. He threw up a prayer, but Shaq Griffin answered with an interception that sealed the win. What a finish. But here's the crazy part. The Arizona Cardinals, despite their record, came into this game as one of the best all-around teams in the league. Kyler Murray has been the best QB the Vikings have faced all season, with a QBR of 75.1, higher than anyone else. And on offense, they have playmakers like James Conner, Trey McBride, and rookie sensation Marvin Harrison Jr. on defense. They were ranked 11th in points allowed and 7th in red zone TD conversions. So the fact that the Vikings pulled this one off is a massive statement. Now, let's talk about the big takeaway from this game. We've seen the Vikings lead early in the season, but how would they respond when down? This game answered that question in spectacular fashion. Down 13 points with just 1 quarter left, the Vikings didn't panic. They showed incredible resilience, making plays on both sides of the ball against a very tough team. This is exactly the type of performance that could carry them deep into the playoffs. Sam Darnold, yet again, stepped up when it mattered most, showing he can handle the pressure in clutch moments. This kind of play will be critical in the postseason, and it's something fans should be excited about moving forward. Speaking of excitement, did you see how the Vikings dialed up more man coverage in this game? It was 51% of their snaps, by far their highest percentage all season. And while it wasn't perfect, it forced Kyler Murray to make tight throws into contested windows. This game plan could be a key weapon going forward, especially as we move closer to playoff time. And defensively, the Vikings are continuing to build depth and develop players in key areas. Whether it was Shaq Griffin's breakout performance or Jalen Redmond's strong showing on the defensive line, these performances are crucial as the Vikings prepare for the postseason grind. Preparing for the postseason. With a 99% chance of making the playoffs, the Vikings are officially gearing up for a postseason run. But here's the big question. Can they keep it up? If they can improve their run game, get Josh Oliver back to help in the red zone, and continue to evolve defensively, the Vikings have the potential to be a serious playoff contender. But here's the key. They need to stay healthy. Injuries are inevitable, but making smart decisions to rest key players when possible, especially older guys, will be essential. If the Vikings can get through the regular season with their core players in one piece, watch out for them in the postseason. So, Vikings fans, what do you think? Was this comeback victory a sign of things to come? Do you believe the Vikings are truly ready for the playoffs? Or are there areas they still need to clean up? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you stay up to date on all things Minnesota Vikings. This season is about to get even more exciting, and you won't want to miss a thing.